शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्याये सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। पद्मपत्र विशालाक्षी पद्मकेसरी वन्दने नित्यं पद्मालयां देवी सा मं पातु सरस्वती भगवती पुण्येन्दुबिम्बावना।
Welcome to ARM.
My name is Manoj Kumar Swain. I am working as the project coordinator in this organization ARM, Baliapad.
My name is Prakash Chandra Pradhan, team member Thailand Sub Center Baliapad.
हमारा नाम कृष्ण रानी अंडिया।
पुनिमणि भूया।
हमारा नाम सपना रानी जनक।
My name is Arjun Kai from Odisha.
My name is Nilukuma Patil. My name is Madhusmita Manju. My name is Tanjali Rao.
Yes, myself, Miss Savitri Jena, and with my house, Orissa, India, and I'm working in ARM NABARD pilot project as a agriculture technical specialist.
Hear a lot is how ARM empowers women, and it's a really cool thing that they tend to focus on. One of the examples is with the sewing machines that we distributed a few days ago. Some of the women that we distributed them to have been tailoring for about 10 years, and ARM really empowers them by giving them good quality machines that help them become more efficient in their business. It's just awesome to see how they provide tools to help these women. Another way is the surveyors that we have been working with. A lot of them are trained nurses, but because of cultural influences, they are housewives. And ARM and the survey have really given them a chance to use their skills and to impact the lives of other women and of infants living in India, and specifically in their villages. And these women are also really impacting their own lives, and you can really see it in the way they learn and how confident they are after the sessions that they had on the training. And one of the coolest people I think we've met here, like one of the coolest women, is named Savitri, and she's a project manager for agriculture here, and you can just see how well respected she is among her other staff members. And she's really empowering me, Madison, and Andy. And one of the examples of this was one time we were visiting a house, and the house owner came out and shook Vivek's hand, but didn't really acknowledge me and Andy. And Savitri made him come back and shake both of our hands. And it was just so cool to see a woman in India just really like fighting for gender equality. It made all of us just feel so empowered. It was really cool.
So lying underneath those stormy skies, she said, oh, I know the sun was set to rise. This could be
So one of the main areas that ARM focuses on is farming and agriculture. The three main types of farming they have in Orissa are rice farming, peanut farming, and vegetable farming. The farmers here face a lot of issues. First of all, if there's like really harsh conditions, it's really hard to farm the land here. It's really hot, and so the workers, they can't really work in the middle of the day. They have to wake up early and then rest for from noon to 3, I'd say, because it's so hot for most of the year. And then also the wind sometimes, especially for rice farming, the wind will knock over some of the rice from the rice plants. So there's they have a machine that they can use to cut down a lot of the rice, but when the wind knocks it over, they have to go through and do it by hand, which is a really hot, difficult thing. It's pretty grueling. And then also the floods. So there's a huge rainy season that goes from June, I think, for about 3 months. And this entire area floods really badly. But ARM is really doing a lot to address these problems. So first of all, they actually supply a lot of seed and land to the farmers here. So ARM will invest money into these communities by giving them stuff, places and tools to farm with. And then the farmers get to keep, I think, about half of the profit, and ARM takes the other half and invests it into seed for the next year, and also newer farming techniques. ARM focuses also a lot on educating the farmers. So they first of all, they teach them how to grow in formerly harvested lands. And then also there's a big project that's been going on, the NABARD pilot project, which is investigating sustainable farming techniques and their effects. And that project's having a pretty big impact, because that's where they learn about more sustainable techniques. Also, it's really helping the evaluation process. So there was a farmers meeting that we got to attend, and I think 50 farmers were there. And at the meeting, ARM listened to stories of how the new techniques it introduced were affecting harvest. And then also there was a big data collection process that they completed while we were here, which evaluated the exact harvest and how much people were able to harvest this year based on the work that ARM did. So overall, ARM is really impacting all aspects of the farmers' lives. They're with them from just getting new land, learning how to plant there, to the final steps of selling it. So ARM's doing a lot of great things with the farmers here.
Okay. So one area of improvement ARM focuses on in the community is healthcare. This issue is really important to me. It's what I hope to pursue in my future. But earlier this month we actually toured a public health center, and I thought it was really interesting to see 5 aspects of care that they provide their patients with. It ranges from anything from biomedicine to homeopathy, which I think is really cool because it really addresses the beliefs of all patients. And I think that's really important in a culture that has so many different methods of healing. Also, our GlobeMed chapter funds 3 health clinics, at least this year. It's only 3, and We sadly didn't get to see them, but it's such a great program. It's for people who otherwise don't have access to healthcare, which is so important in rural communities where these people are living 10, 20, 30 kilometers away from a health clinic, and they have no other way to receive care. So we actually help to sort through the medications, but right now ARM is waiting for government approval to be able to hold these health clinics, but we know that it's going to do a lot for the community, and I don't know, maybe the next Grow team will be able to be here and see it and take footage of it for you all to see, but we know that they're doing a really great job.
Almighty, you are almighty. You are my father, mother.
Alright, so I'm going to be talking about the education that ARM helps provide in the tribal villages.
ARM is trying to increase enrollment in school of children from tribal villages to 100%. Children are more independent in India than in the US, so it's difficult to ensure that children attend school regularly. And many parents cannot afford to send their children to school because India does not have free public schools. But ARM is trying to fix these problems by monitoring attendance, talking to tribe leaders, and offering incentives. For example, ARM funds uniforms and books for children that cannot afford it, and offers food at school, which encourages parents to send their children to school. ARM also has a small school on their campus that provides free primary education. Most of the children come from poor farming communities. The school teaches basic subjects like history and science, but also focuses on art and culture. When we first arrived, the children performed 2 songs for us, one in their native language Oriya and one in English. Both were very good. Overall, the teachers try to cultivate the joy of learning within the children. Another key program for children is Childline. Childline is a national organization that rescues children from dangerous situations and promotes child's rights, like the right to education. Childline operates through word of mouth and relies on volunteers from the community. We met with many women who were interested in helping Childline and were receiving training from the Childline coordinator based at ARM. We also talked to the Childline coordinator himself, Prakash, for a long time. He was incredible to meet because he cares so much about children and is doing amazing things to help children in Orissa.
Just wanted, that's needed, makes me let it fall.
Look, it's probably with her hand.
He's scared.
Look,
because
look,
the
watch,
notes in the
watch.
story. Wait, watch it. Oh, God.
If you could keep it together for a moment in time, you'd see that I'd be your schemes forever. Your own mountain to climb.
We are eating mangoes in one of the villages where the surveyor lives.
I left my shoes on your bed, but I left my body outside. How did I get back into this mess? I kept telling myself the temptations would do me in, and they did. If you could keep it together for a moment in time, and you'd see that I'd be your schemes forever, your own mountain to climb, and you would see.
What about like that step right in the corner? It was a snake that was like, it was probably small from like here to like here-ish. It was like this long, like this round. Here, guys. You're looking at us. Okay. Saw monkeys. Are they nice? Are they nice? Oh my god. There's a baby.
Sorry, there's a bug.
It's a baby.
वो कुछ नहीं, मैं जा रहा हूँ पास में.
No, no, no. Don't get too near. Oh god. Oh god. Oh my god.
So many positive things with you people, because you are the students. One thing I would like to say, you are the students. You are finding some problems here and realizing the problem. By realizing the problems, you are going your country and doing very small things and raising funds for the poor people and for the development of them. It is not a small thing. It is a great thing. I would like to praise all of you, your GlobeMed team, those who, not only you but all who were associated with GlobeMed. I will thankful to them, because in not only here you are doing such type of work, but all over world you are doing such type of work. It is a great thing. It is not a small thing. I can't say you have any weakness. Only I can say you have the strength and strength and strength. Okay?
The weight of our hearts we had to go.